Hey everyone, today I got a kind of strange, different video, but I thought this was too exciting to not show. So, as you can see here, we're looking at some security footage and you can see some large maple trees. Now, one of these trees decided to give up about 30% of itself today. We had some fairly high winds, and I'm not sure if it would be anything to do with that fact that it hasn't rained where I am in about 2 months, but either way, this tree right here decided that it was done with a large section of it, and there's also some other stuff that went a little bit crazy today. So this is sped up and you can start to see the tree is actually starting to slowly sag down a little bit. It's getting closer and closer to the ground. It never gets probably below 8 feet, but because the ground sloped down, so it's hard to tell. And by the way, this is at one of the schools in my district. So there it was. Now you can't really tell the size of this branch that came down from this angle, but I will show you some pictures. And by the way, where it broke off, it was pretty rotted, and the school district didn't know about this because this new little playground you can see over here, not playground but seating area, they had a construction fence around it to keep students out of there. But I talked to them, and they said the reason that they were leaving the fence, even though the playground was done, is to keep people out of the area because they knew about this rotten tree branch. But for whatever reason, the grounds crew came by and removed that fence today, the same day that this tree fell down. So that's kind of a crazy coincidence. There's me. I decided to run out because I heard it from my road in front of my house, so I decided to come out and see the tree. This here is a little bit later. I think about 8 o'clock at night I took this. As you can see, the tree stretched pretty much all the way across the road. Now, I'm not an arborist, I don't know anything about trees, but it looks pretty rotted where it broke off. As you can see, the gray shed there is my shed where the security cameras watch the back of the shed. There's the school, and it made it all the way across the road. Now, I use the measuring app on my phone since that's all I have, and I have the 12 Pro, which does have the LiDAR, which apparently makes the scanning better, and it said 57 feet was how far how long the tree was across the road, which does seem about right. There's that rotted section. As you can see, pretty tall tree. There's my shed again. Now, the most important thing is this did not hurt anyone. Luckily, it's summer break, so there's no students playing here, which they commonly do, because I don't think you would fare well. You'd be very injured or killed from this tree. I'm not sure how heavy it is, but it's a maple tree, which I believe is a hardwood, so it's a pretty heavy tree branch limb that came down. This was taken from my fence, and this fell in a good spot. Didn't hit anything, didn't hit any sheds. Shipping container would have been fine. Didn't hit any light posts or fence. I wish it hit a light post because then I would be able to come and fix it, but it didn't. No one was hurt. That's good. There was some people very close by, about 20 feet away, walking down that very road that it fell on, so had this fallen a little bit later, that would not have been good. Now we're going to take a look at all of the stuff that has fallen in my backyard. There goes my get over the fence to get to the school quickly ladder. This one I had to pick up, and now, as you see, it decided to fall again. Next, we've got the fire trucks turning left to go down a road close to mine, which you can hear the sirens. Here we've got the gazebo that decided to pull right through the screw holding it to the sun deck. This clip is from when the tree fell, which you can really hear the audio good of the tree cracking. Here's some pictures I took of the tree. Maybe you can see it in better detail. As I said, 57 feet long. There you can see stretched all the way across the road. It's even blocking the fire lane, which isn't too nice of that tree. Should have known better than that. Now, I'm not sure how much this weighs, though I would like to know. As you see, stretched all the way to the other curb there. Right here, maybe you can see that rot a little bit better. It definitely looks like it's rotting. And here's an image at night of it under that nice high-pressure sodium lighting. Now, if any of you happen to be wondering, this is the same school that I started the fire alarm testing at this summer with the EST2 system. Now, as I've said, I don't know much about trees, but my only, not really concern, I'm not really worried about it, I think it'd be kind of funny, but is it more likely that the tree could fall towards my house now that a lot of weight has been removed from this side of the tree, and if it fell left, that would go onto my fence and my neighbor's shed, and if the other one fell that way, which is also looks like it's got some dead spots, would fall in my garage in the backyard. However, I'm not sure how much damage it would do, as the shed is fairly new, and I think it's fairly strong, stronger than my house would be, at least. But the part of the tree that would land on it would be the smaller end of it, which wouldn't be super heavy, so it might damage some shingles, the gutter, the skylights, but I don't think there'd be any structural damage. It would definitely damage the fence, but that's what insurance is for. Anyways, guys, I know this was kind of a strange video, not really my usual style, but I thought it was sort of interesting. So if you enjoyed it, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. If you enjoy my videos and want to see more like them, make sure to subscribe. That would help me out. If you've got any comments or questions, please leave those down in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching.